Hi, this is Marcus Speaks. I'm your host, Marcus. I have a very special guest with me today. Can you please introduce yourself to the people?
Sure. I'm King Asia. Yay!
And today we are talking about relationships again. I just want to say before we start, I made a video. My last video was about relationships, and I felt as though that it needed some a female insight on what I was saying. So Asia, could you please because we was talking about this before the show started, about, you know, you have a friend and everything and what she's going through. So if you could just reiterate what you were saying before we started the show, if you will.
Okay. Yeah, so basically we were talking about one of my good friends. She currently is in a relationship but trying to get out of it. But at the same time still in it. I mean, like, I think we've all kind of gone through that before, that not really sure if you're ready to break up yet, but yet you're ready to break up all at the same time.
Right.
So she's been having some issues in her relationship. She and I kind of just told her, like, just recently, like, you need to have a man friend, and that's kind of just what me and Marcus was talking about prior to the show.
Right. I feel as though that having, I guess in the world we say mixed company, is good to have those types of friends, those types of platonic relationships between male and female, because not only can a male help a female out with her relationship, a female also can help a male with his relationship, because us guys, we usually, you know, we think that we know every damn thing. So, you know, when we try to figure out what you females are capable of, and what we have to realize is that we don't know every goddamn thing, and we do need some female insight. So if you could tell the people out here in YouTube land, what is your ideal relationship?
Ideal relationship? I mean, I don't know if it's ideal. It's probably more fairy tale, but to me, I just feel like respect means everything in a relationship. And I feel like if you have respect for somebody else, then everything else will follow. That means honesty, that means loyalty, that means general respect, that means, you know, being courteous and conscious of that other person. All those things are really important. So I feel like respect and time are very important when it comes to a relationship, because then time, on the other hand, is so precious. We don't ever get that back. So whatever time we put out, or whatever, you know, time we put into each other, you know, let it be worth it. Let it be valuable. And that's why it hurts so bad, I think, too, when relationships start to end, because of the time. You know, the time you put into it. And if you don't respect my time, I just have a problem with that.
Right. Because
what about you?
The time that you spend, you can't get back. So that's
right.
Yeah, I would have to say, for me, the only thing that I'm looking for in a relationship is just loyalty and honesty right now. You know, I'm not that old, but I'm old enough to know from the past experiences that I've been through, mostly loyalty. I had a lack of. Well, I didn't have a lack of it, but I lacked in it at certain relationships. But I can say all that I'm looking for right now is honesty and loyalty. And, you know, if you down, you down. If not, don't waste my time.
Right.
So, with that being said, let's dive back into it, because I think we got a little off. But let's get back into being in a relationship and having platonic relationships between male and female. Which some males, they feel as though if you got a male friend, that he's trying to do something. He's just not there just for the friendship alone. So in your own words, how would you describe a male and female relationship that doesn't have anything other than friendship attached to it? In your own words, how would you feel? How would you think your significant other would feel if you had male friends?
Well, being that I don't have a significant other, it's kind of hard to answer that question. But I think that coming into a relationship, even like right now, I do have a male friend that I consider to be, I'm like really, really close to them. And it's two of them actually. So like I have a guy friend that I'm like super duper close to. He's almost like my brother. And I know females will say that and really be having underlying intentions behind it, but for me, it's there before he's coming in. So I would more or less let him know in the beginning, hey, listen, this is my best friend. And listen, this person is my best friend. And then offer to make sure that you guys get to meet each other too, because this way vibes don't ever lie, you know?
Right.
You can, you know, and you can act well, you can act decent for as long as you possibly can, but eventually somewhere down the line somebody might get a little drunk, smoke a little too much weed, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, vibes start lingering a little funny. So what I think is, if I'm going to tell you, like I said, respect is a big deal to me. So if I'm asking for it, I'm expecting it back. So if we're going into this relationship and I'm saying, hey, look, you know, I know that we're about to be together and blah, 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 but here's my best friends, and I'll give you the rundowns of the girls and the rundowns of the dudes. And I don't have many people in my circle, so it's not going to be where it's like, oh, this person has popped up too, and this is my sister, and oh, this person has popped up, and this is my cousin / bro / no, it's who they are from the beginning and who they are and who they will be at the end.
Right. I want to get into what you had said while you was talking. You was talking about when you know, the significant other and the friend meet. That right there, I would say with most guys, when they find out that the female has a male friend, then he starts looking at the guy as competition, because not only does he know you better than what the significant other does, then the significant other, I would say, has, I don't think he has to, but I think there would be a point in time where he'll set a boundary, like, yo man, this is my girl, I know you, that's your friend, but you can't whatever. Like,
I don't think he should have to. Again, if I'm dealing with you and you're like, you know, for an example, boom, I'll just shift my pants, right?
yeah. Hello?
Huh?
You there?
Yeah, you can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, so what I was saying is the ins and outs of what it is that I want. So when I first get started with you, and let's just say that you and I, you know, we're in a relationship. And when I first get started with you, the first thing I'm going to tell you is who I am, what you can expect from me, okay? And I'm going to let you know, listen, my first deed to you is respect, and I expect that back. I think this might be a little off topic, but I think a lot of times in relationships is we don't put out what we expect back, because that's important. Like, if I can't tell you that I have expectations back from you, and then you then do something that I don't like, and now the expectation is, hey, you did something I didn't like, but I never established that in the beginning, then who's really wrong in that position? You know what I'm saying? You can expect to think that person is supposed to know that, but I mean, if you didn't, hold on. Alright, my battery was low. But anyway, if you didn't set that boundary or set that expectation for that person, then there's no way for them to know. Moving forward, not to get too far off topic, but to go back into what I was saying is that, like, yo, I'm telling you, this is who I am, these are my friends, and this is the small circle. You shouldn't have to feel at any given moment that you need to tell this person, hey, back up, stand back, hey, this is my woman, because I should make you feel secure without any of that. You should have to feel insecure with me because my position with you is not to make you feel that way.
Right.
So
because
a lot of times you can't expect somebody to go into a relationship and full throttle just trust you. No, I don't expect that.
Right.
But I expect you to give me the benefit of the doubt until there's a reason for you to feel the way that you feel. But you have to be willing to give a reason of a benefit of the doubt.
I think in all relationships, people start off with the trust being all the way at 100%. And that's fine. That's fine. But
I don't know if I agree with that.
Why not?
Because I don't feel like everybody starts off a relationship with the trust at 100%. Like, I feel like I don't see that. I can tell you that if you were to be together, like, just speaking in general, like, I'm not gonna say, oh, should I trust you? Like, because I don't.
Right, because what I was just about to say was you said it in so many words. Trust is something that has to be earned, and
absolutely.
Basically, with me, generally speaking, it normally just go like it's like a time thing for me. Like, she's done this. She showed me this type of behavior. Whatever. That's how trust gets earned on my end. It's never 100% like type thing. Like, oh well, we're just starting out being together, so I gotta go ahead and she has all the trust in the world. It's like, wait a minute. Shit, we just lost our caller, but I'm gonna try to get her back. And as I was just saying, yeah, it takes time for me. Like it's not like it's more so on a type of deal where I'm on a type of thing where I need to know. Hello, you back? All right. I'm sorry. I was just saying that I was just reiterating what I said before I lost you. I was just saying it takes time for me to start trusting someone 100%. Like, you'll get half of it. Like, you'll start off half, like I 50% trust you, but then over time you'll get the full trust. But so with your friend, you don't have to name names. What was there any type of infidelities? Was there any types of like bad behavior or anything like it?
So no infidelity. Well, not that she knows of. They are in that's not a situation. It's more or less the fact that they're not living together.
How long have they been together?
Ooh, that's a good question. I would have to ask her. I'm not sure. I don't remember how long they've been together.
Let's give it a round figure. Let's say they've been together 3 years. They haven't thought about living together?
3 years? They haven't been together that long. They're probably still in the months.
Oh, okay.
Which is the problem. That's another big problem, that here in these honeymoon stages, like these months of being with somebody, you're already going through the back and forth that you might have been going through a year, 2 years down the line.
Oh, so they're in a couple month relationship, but dealing with like a year, 2 year situations. Yeah. Oh, well, I got this. Yeah, they should go ahead and call it quits because, it's not going to work. If it's not working out, it's not going to work. So, yeah. Yeah, I lost the recording for a little bit, but it's back. But yeah. So what else could we say about that? Okay, personal. A personal thing. I've been through something like that, but like they say, the people that you're only supposed to be with for a season, but you wind up being with them longer than that. I've personally been through that. That's what this relationship sounds like, and they don't want to make the mistake of staying together knowing that they're not supposed to be together, which, you know, I did that and I learned from it. And one thing that I said in my last video, which I got from Steve Harvey, that he got from somebody's grandmother, don't be somebody that collects red flags. And when I heard that resonated. And not only did it resonate, I kind of live by it. So it's one of those things where when you start to see too much too early, that's when you should be like, hey, yeah, I don't think we should keep going on with this. It's something that I see in the future that's not going to work. And I would just say it's a time thing. Like, well, not really. It's a time and an age thing. I'm 30 years old. I can't say that I've been through everything, but I've been through enough to where I'm like, okay, when I start seeing this, I don't want to go through it again. So that's when I'll back off. I'll be like, all right, I'm good. But what is your likes and dislikes of being with someone? Like when you first meet somebody, you know, they show you their representative, but as time goes on, what do you feel as though that you want to keep? Well, let me figure out a way to word this. When you first meet someone and they show you certain qualities and things, what do you change and what do you let them stay? Like, what do you want them to keep and what do you want them to change about themselves? If you see certain things, like, just like, let me just throw out a scenario, like bad dresser, but he's intelligent. So do you change, you know, help him out with his clothing or, you know, whatever, like just name some stuff, like, just to throw some out, like what do you actually look for when you're dating?
Well, I'll tell you what excites me. I am a sapiosexual, so I'm excited about the way that you think. That's exciting to me.
Yeah, don't go past it. For everybody who don't know what a sapiosexual is, can you please let them know what that is?
It is somebody who's in love with intelligence.
Okay.
Or is attracted to intelligence.
Okay.
So I like it. So I'm okay with it. However, there are some individuals who, although they may be that way, they still look at the appearance too, which means something to them. So I personally am not here for you to be gorgeous. Like, I'll just be cute for the both of us. That's cool. But I just need you to I need to be able to hold a conversation with you that makes sense, and I need you to be able to, I mean, it sounds so corny to say stroke my mind, but I need you to be able to I need to be able to understand you and you understand me. And when I go super nerd on your ass, you know where I went.
Right.
and you can go super nerd with me. And when you go super nerd, you know what I'm saying? We go super nerd together, because that means that relationship is willing to grow and learn together. And I appreciate that. So I'm not tripping about that. However, in the event that he's smart and he just can't drive, well, then we gonna learn how to drive. That's it. I'm like, alright, boo, so look, you keep saying, but let me show you. Let me show you, babe. And then show him.
So, okay, in certain aspects of getting to know someone, this is one thing that I learned like later on, like age 28. Negotiables and non-negotiables. That's one thing that I did not know about in my early to mid 20s. I didn't know what the hell that was. Like, I can negotiate on changing this, but with this, I'm not budging. Like, what are your negotiables and non-negotiables?
They gotta come up, because I don't know what's gonna bother you and what's not gonna bother you. So, like, for me, my creativity is a big deal. That's definitely non-negotiable.
Right.
But what else is? I mean, like, I'm trying to think of like physical things too that are like I don't know. Like, I don't know. That it has to come up for me to be able to tell you that.
Right.
I just feel like negotiable, like non-negotiable, is definitely my creativity. My kid, of course,
right,
without question. I mean, that shouldn't even be.
Shit. I would have to say, negotiable for me is, I don't know, like, I would say I was a bad dresser back in the day, and I allowed a certain girlfriend to change my style up, so, you know, that's negotiable. Like, you know what I mean, getting with the times with dressing and stuff like that. Plus, you know, as I grew older, I was like, I'm saying this like I'm old, as I started reaching 30, I started looking at all this stuff that I used to do, which is retarded now. Well, I shouldn't say retarded. That's a non-negotiable. Would have to be, I'm very possessive with who I'm with. Like, not overly possessive to where it's obnoxious, but possessive to the point to where, you know, it's, you know, that's my girl. I'll do anything for her. Don't touch her at all. You know, I'll fight. I won't fight. How do you say that? I won't fight for you, but I'll fight. Oh, yeah, I'll fight for you, but I won't fight over you. So yeah, I would have to. I would say that as a non-negotiable. I'm very possessive. Because I'm saying, you know, I love to love, so, you know, stop my love, then that's your ass. But I don't know. What's some other things that in a relationship that can be? Let's talk about the pains of a relationship. We all go through these pains.
The pains of relationship?
Yeah. Because love hurts.
Yeah.
Love is a process.
Say, for sure, and I always say to everybody, there's two pains in this world, and one is a toothache and the other one is a broken heart.
Mm-hmm.
And there's nothing worse than those two pains. And I always say that. So love has many variables to it. I mean, you have love of a loved one, love of an object, and then that relationship love, you know, that I'll go crazy. I'll do something ridiculous.
Right.
Even though I know this shit that I'm about to do is ridiculous, but because I love you and I can't take it anymore, I'm willing and ready to do whatever ridiculous thing is necessary for me to do. And I think ladies listening to this would know what I'm talking about, and maybe some guys too, where you get to that point in your relationship where you might have had that argument, and let's say it's 3 years down the line, and you had that argument, and you guys were so upset with one another, but now it's like he's not talking to you, and you two stepping to talk to him, but now your feelings are softened. Now you're not as mad at him anymore. You're thinking about how much you love him again, and he's still not answering that damn phone. So you lock your ass in that car, and you drive to wherever the hell you think he may be.
Please answer this for me. Why do females, when men and women argue and they're in a relationship, why is it that if he did something that bothered you and he gave you all the answers in the world, why is it that y'all bring that particular argument back up to see if he'll say something different? Is that the case, that you want to see if he says something different from what he said prior?
No, because it still hurts. It still hurts. It's not about him saying anything different. He's gonna get mad and say, "Oh, you bringing up bullshit," but it's relevant because what I'm talking about right now has something to do with what you did then. So it's like, I think that it's relevant. It's relevant. I think we should put like a bookmarker on social media in relationships. Mm-hmm. I think we should do that. Because I just thought about that, but more or less, I'm gonna come back to that. But it's relevant. I'm mad at you still. Like, yeah, I got over it. I stopped talking about it, and it's over with. But now you just went and did this stupid shit too, and it just goes to show how much you don't respect me. Like, so what else do you need me to do? Like, I'm over here being the absolute best for you, giving you what you need, doing you good, like cooking for you, cleaning for you, being the best, almost gonna be a wife type of female to you, but yet this is it's relevant, so I need to talk to you about it. I need to talk to you about it.
Do you feel as though social media is a detriment to relationships now?
Absolutely. Absolutely. You have to be a strong individual.
Because
when it comes to social media and a relationship.
Because social media shows to me, because I'm not on social media anymore, but social media to me has a lot of temptation. And you got the Instagram models,
at the grasp of your hand, exactly.
As females posing in very scantily clad, just scantily clad outfits, very provocative poses and stuff like that. And as men, we are, we're visual, so, we'll like shit like that. We'll subscribe to a page or, whatever that Instagram models, page or whatever, just to see more. But, to me, as a man, I will say it's more so. Social media to me, when it comes to stuff like that, is more so like a strip club. You can look, but you can't touch. And, well, some people touch it, but I'm saying, like, that's only if they meet them. But for me, when it came to shit like that, when it came to being on social media, and yeah, I might have been on those pages when I was single, and then I'm going into a relationship, and now it's showing up on my timeline and whatever. And some females, they can go into his history from her page, be like, well, I saw that you like this girl with this big ass booty, and it's like, oh shit, I did, but we wasn't together yet. Well, I don't care. It's like, well, what do you want me to do about it? I did this before we met. So I feel like social media, like you said, you have to be a very strong individual to deal with something like that. And
I think. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
And with that being said, I would have to know how strong of an individual my girl is to know, hey, well, you know, baby, we together. I'm never gonna meet this chick. Like, and I'm pretty sure you got male crush Mondays with dudes that, you know, look better than what the hell I do. So, you know, what's the problem? But go ahead. I'm sorry.
I think we are on two different pages when we're talking about social media. You're talking about social media on a smaller scale. I'm talking about social media on a larger scale. So let's talk about, like, what you're talking about. If a girl's getting mad at you for liking some Instagram model or, you know, whatever type of thing like that, type of, you know, I don't, that's petty, because that's petty. But now let's talk about letting social media know that you're in a relationship.
Right.
And it changes a little bit when you let social media know that you're in a relationship.
And you post.
And it all depends on the age, honestly. I really think it depends a lot on the age and your maturity level. Because you think about, like, for an example, social media. Alright, boom, I have a boyfriend. He's on social media. He's a decent figure on social media with his friends, his group of friends, and I'm a decent figure on social media with my group of friends. And we're both in the same age range. I'm 28 years old. He's 28 years old or 29 years old, somewhere in that same age range. So now, me and you are now together. Social media is a big deal. You're tagging me and stuff now on a regular basis. I'm tagging you and stuff on a regular basis. Letting people know that we're okay with other people knowing who we are currently talking to on a regular basis to an extent. I mean, that kind of lets people know a little bit. And then now, boom, we're together. And if we don't change our relationship status.
I was just about to get into that. I feel as though with some people, changing the relationship status is a big thing, because not only can you change the relationship status to in a relationship on Facebook, and I don't know if you can do it on Instagram or anything like that, but you can also on Facebook put the person that you're with that also has, you know, Facebook. So when people go into, well, who he in a relationship with, and then they go to their page, oh my gosh, I didn't know Marcus was with somebody. And then, you know, or it could be, if they're a private person, they just put in a relationship and keep it as that. But then, you know, people go scrolling down your photos and stuff like that. Well, is he in a picture with this person, or is she in a picture with this person? Like, I feel like that right there is a very big proponent in being in a relationship and having social media, because some people, they don't want everybody to know. Or you could have the people that are very proud, like myself. You know, when I had social media, I made sure I had in a relationship, and if my significant other was okay with me having their profile in the relationship thing, and then, you know, I always had pictures with the people I was with, so, you know, that wasn't nothing. So, but in your own words, how do you feel? Let's say,
I kind of want to go back to what I was talking about.
I'm sorry.
And that social media thing and tagging the other person. So, like, it comes to a comfort level. You can be comfortable tagging that person that you're talking to at the time. And I personally am the person who's like, yeah, when you tag me, make sure you put that lock on there. I don't want everybody to know that you're my little thing.
Right.
And I don't want everybody to know that I'm your little thing. Not because I don't want anybody, or not because I'm afraid of what somebody's going to say, or I'm hiding from somebody else that I may be talking to on social media, but more or less because you're my little thing. I'm getting to know you. I'm getting to understand you, blah, blah, blah. Now, when I say it depends on age, I've dated older men, I've dated dudes my age, and I like to say that I'm still very young. So dating an older guy it doesn't hit the same.
Right.
Social media don't hit the same. So you don't expect him to go up on social media, hurry up and posting you and his pictures. And ultimately, you're not normally, depending on your maturity level at a younger age, you're not like, oh, let me hurry up and post my man. No, because it's not a big deal. He typically probably doesn't even understand it to that extent.
Well,
and
most older people don't. Some older people are all on there and they know all the ins and outs just like the young people.
But I know I'm not even gonna style like the dudes I've dated dudes that are in their 40s and they is not pressed for no damn social media. I've dated dudes who are in their 30s, let's say in their 30s, and they're not pressed for social media to the same extent as somebody who's like from like 25 to about 30 to 35. You know what I'm saying? So like they're not pressed the same way. It doesn't hit the same way. Social media and technology and all that stuff, it kind of has a little bit of a standoffish vibe to it to an extent. And if they are on it and they do vibe on it a lot, when they talk about their personal life, it has to be a birthday. It has to be like, a special event. Right. But then to talk about their personal life, typically it does not go on social media. Normally they're talking about sports or, what little event they're about to attend or what little, family gathering they might have had, but it's never really to that extent of relationship. Younger people, though, on the other hand, we spend a lot of time on social media. Social media is a huge influence on the community, on everything, actually. I mean, consumers, everything. Social media is a big deal. So I don't want to talk too much, but what I'm trying to get out is to say that it hits different. So for a younger person, when we're on social media and you don't post me, or I go and I post a picture of you and myself, and then you don't post that picture, or you don't share that picture, or you don't tag me, I feel some type of way. I feel like I just played myself. Why did I just tag you on my shit, but I'm not even on your shit?
Right.
And I can see if you're not a social media head, and that's why you haven't tagged me, or that's why you haven't bigged up what I put up there. But if you're a social media head, just like I'm a social media head, because we both young and we both be on social media on a daily basis. When we're even in our idle time going out to eat, we both check social media. So why am I not a part of your social media? That's a problem to me.
Right, because
it makes me think, now who the fuck you had it from?
Right, because I know I've been that way with with certain parts and time of my life with social media. Like it's been to where, hey, I don't want to post who I'm with. And then it's certain people where I'm just posting them all over my social media. But I was telling my brother the other day, because he was like, yeah, it ain't like me and you can talk like that anymore because you ain't on social media. And I'm like, well, you got my number. But what I told him, I was like, I personally can't do social media in a personal sense. If it's something else, like for my podcast or something like that, yeah, I'll do it for that, because I want to reach people. I want to have them come onto the channel and see the good work I'm doing and future works and stuff like that. But personally, I can't do it because I feel as though when I was doing it, I wasn't on there for anything. I was just checking notifications and getting back with certain people that I knew. But with that being said, I'm getting back with people that I know that I have their numbers, and it's like, well, I can just text you. I don't need to be on here. Like, and then when I started to weed off of social media, and it was very lifting, because you see more of like negative stuff on there because of because of any social media's algorithm. Like you'll see, like if you post something, then you'll start seeing stuff or whatever. But in a relationship aspect, it's not that I want to hide from anything, from not having a personal social media page, but I'm not on here for that. Like I'd rather keep my personal life personal. That's just me, and that's just me right now. I would much rather have my personal life as personal as possible, because when you allow so many hands into your relationship, then bullshit starts happening. And is because with me, it's much better having having your personal life personal to you, because not only can you work out your problems by yourself, like you don't have because you see the people when they're arguing with their boyfriend, or when a guy's arguing with his girlfriend, like they put it on social media. So it's more so everybody's all in your relationship. Like you're dating everybody now, because everybody has their opinion of what you're going through. So
right,
like, and with I can't deal with that anymore. Like I used to be a person when I would get angry, yeah, this bitch, blah 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 blah, and everybody like, yeah, fuck that, and then you got people like, that's fucked up, and it's like, what I mean, is when you start getting other people's opinions about your relationship that you didn't ask for, then that's when it becomes a problem. Because like you said, it takes a strong individual to be on social media while they're in a relationship, and it, when you have that aspect of your life on social media, and you're going through a certain time with your significant other, and then it just becomes a big old blowout, and then everybody's in your relationship, like that's when it becomes a problem. So yeah, I would say, with that being said, people, if you choose to be in a relationship and you have social media, make sure your personal dealings with your significant other stays personal. Don't allow nobody to be in your relationship other than the two people that signed up for it, and that's you and your significant other.
Okay.
So coming to a close to this episode, but do you have anything to say to the people about being in a relationship and all the goods and the bads and all that? Like, what do you feel?
I think what people need to remember, if you're getting ready to start a new relationship, is set expectations. That should be your number one thing. Set expectations for the things that you want, and make sure they're realistic. Like, you can't go into a relationship thinking that the expectations that you're setting are going to be okay if you tell somebody you need chocolate ice cream every Friday. Like, this, no. Like, get your life together, but set realistic, meetable expectations. It's hard work. Everybody, I think every person, every married person, every person that's been in a relationship for a count, they will say that it's hard work. Not every day is a good day, and not every day is a bad day, and not every day is going to be okay. But whenever those days come around, we're grateful for them. So it takes time, it takes patience, it takes you to be prideful about your relationship, but not prideful, not boastful, not prideful to the extent that you can't soften up yourself to realize when you're wrong and say sorry. Right. Even if it's just to benefit, even if you weren't wrong. Sometimes, I mean, you don't do this all the time, but sometimes, even if you're not wrong, but just to amend things in your relationship to make them better.
I think that is like what you just said, when you're wrong, say that you're sorry. I think with that, some people can't handle knowing when they're wrong. Some people, not everybody, but
and then they be mad when they left.
exactly. So like with that, it's like, you know, I've grown to the fact to know when I'm wrong, and I apologize. But keep going. You were saying so much good stuff. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I mean, just set expectations, set realistic expectations. Put yourself. Make sure that you know what you want is first, of course, but be willing to compromise. Then you know, make sure that you figure out it's a few things in relationships that are important. There's time, there's respect, there's loyalty, and there's love. And I feel like maybe there's a fifth one and I can't think about it right now. Or in then there's spirituality. Like,
did you say respect?
Respect, yeah. So when I say spirituality, it would probably be your fifth one. And I think that is really important because, and when I say spirituality, I don't mean just like, I don't even know if that's a word. That might not be an actual word. I'm sorry if it's not. But if what I mean by that is not so much like, do you believe in Christ Jesus, or do you believe in, like, you know, I don't know, Allah or something like that, even though essentially God and Allah is somewhat the same, or are the same, but it's not about that. It's more or less about vibes when I say that. So maybe vibes should be the word. So it's time, respect, loyalty, vibes, and there was one other that I said. I can't remember now. But you need to figure out those 5 things on what is the most important to you so that you guys can move forward. And like I said, my main important 2 out of that whole thing, and maybe my main important 3 is the respect, the time, and the vibe, because I need to make sure that if you respect me, then everything else will come in to follow. But just because you respect me doesn't mean that we'll have a great vibe. So that vibe is a big deal. So I think those are really important things. And I think that's just how I'm kind of going to end it, because I don't really have to.
But wait a minute, you said something good though. You said something about religion. You just hit, like, you know, like realistic stuff. But here's a question: do you feel as though that religion plays a big part in a relationship?
For petty people, yes.
Why do you think that?
Because I feel like, who am I to tell you what to believe in?
Well, some people.
Do I agree that we need to be evenly yoked? Absolutely. But I've met some really awesome people who don't believe in the same God that I believe in. And to this day, me and those people are super, super close. And I feel like it's all about how open-minded you are. Do I have a great vibe with the people who believe in the same things that I believe in? Absolutely. The frequencies are there. You get what I'm saying? But it's how much you're willing to open up your mind to certain things. And I maybe saying petty is too much. Somebody might disagree with me about that, and that's okay. But I just feel like that's a big deal. Like, it's not a big deal all at the same time. People will literally do so much for religion, and it's like, yo, like, we are all here to live life. Well, it's like saying, are you gonna be with me because I'm black? Well, or are you gonna be with me because I'm Mexican?
Well, some people will say, and you just hit the race thing too, which I'm gonna get at in a minute. Some people will say, if you meet somebody and then, you know, you guys hit it off, and then, you know, you guys think about getting married down the line, but then let's say one person's Hindu, the other person is Christian, is more so in like in old-fashioned sense. Well, how are you guys gonna raise your household? What is your household gonna be based off of? Is it gonna be Jesus Christ, or is it gonna be Shiva, or, you know, what is it gonna be? Like, how are you going to raise your kids and you guys have 2 separate religions? Like, what are the kids going to be? Are they going to be Christian? Or are they going to be Muslim? Or are they going to be Hindu? Like, what is it going to be? Are you going to allow them to pick their own religion? Like, what is it going to be? And you hit on race, and we live in America, so we're a big melting pot. So other races date other races, and then there's some people that stick to their own race. And I would like to say with that, I've dated outside my race a few times, but I've always came back to the black woman. Like, and
I think for a black man, though, that's a big deal. I think that's for any man, that's a big deal.
Like, it's just something about y'all that I can't quit. Like, I can go off and be like, yeah, man, like, I dated this white girl, blah, 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 yeah. But it's, for me, and I only date black women now. Like, I've done my time with other female race of other races. Like, I can't do the interracial thing anymore. But it's just something about your beautiful motherfucking black woman that just makes me feel good. But I heard this quote from this comedian. He said, black women have a wonderful product. It's just that y'all's customer service is bad. And I thought about it, I was like, well, yeah, they do got a good product, but yeah, their customer service is a little fucked up. But it's something I can deal with. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I can deal with that. Like, it's nothing to the fact of where, I give the fuck up. Like, nah, it's never gonna be that. But so in closing, I'll do a final thought. Everybody out there in y'all's relationship are looking to get with somebody or looking to be with somebody or whatever, just know that as long as that person has your back, you have nothing to worry about, because it all comes back to being honest, being respectful, and having trust in that person, because that's where the love comes from. And there's nothing that you can do to change somebody's mind that's in love with you unless you fuck up. And I will have to say, don't fuck up when you with somebody. You're gonna fuck up along the way, but it's those big fuck ups that determine how long y'all gonna be together. The small fuck ups, they add up. But with that being said, whatever you do, please be the best person you could be while you're with somebody. And I'm pretty sure that person that you're with will appreciate you and accommodate you along the way.
Sometimes they do.
Huh?
Sometimes they do, unless they expect that shit.
Yeah. But what I would like for you to do, Miss Asia, could you please tell the people where they can find you at? If you have any social medias that you want to put out there or anything, just go down the list of what you got. Go ahead.
Sure. Again, my name is King Asia. You can find me on YouTube. I am a blogger and a I guess lifestyle to an extent, but I also do plus size clothing lookbooks, so you guys can go and check me out anytime. Again, that's King Asia, and we'll be happy to see you over there in the kingdom.
Yeah,
subscribe, it's free.
I ain't got social media, but
and my Instagram. Sorry, I'm gonna cut you off. My Instagram is the _King Asia. So go hit us up.
I personally don't have any social media, but if you guys could like, comment, and subscribe on to this beautiful channel that I'm working out here. I look to have Asia back on this podcast. I want her to be the female co-anchor, so hopefully in the future, guys, I'll have 1,000, 100,000, 200,000 subscribers, and y'all can go on to Miss Asia's social medias and YouTube, and like the hell out of her pages and stuff like that. Just show love. That's all y'all have to do. Just show love to us. We're just two struggling YouTubers trying to get out there. That's all.
There you go.
With that being said, this is the end of this podcast. I will catch you guys on the next one with a very hard-hitting topic like tonight, and I hope to have y'all look at that and listen to it and share it with your friends and all that. Like I said, like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and follow Miss Asia at King Asia and at _King Asia, please. And this wraps up our podcast. Peace.